Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and we're kicking off with a little renovation today. Well, little is not the word to use for this renovation at all. And I do say renovation because I definitely did not build this house. So I'll probably leave a little link in the description to give credit to the one who built it. I think it was like, I think it's called Spring Mansion. I'm not quite sure who built it. Probably, I don't know. Okay, maybe Spring Sims, but you know what? I don't know. Off the top of my head, but I will put a little link in the description to show that. So obviously it's been a little bit. I think I haven't recorded since a little before Seasons, because I remember taking a break at that point because Season came out and it broke a lot of mods, and I am definitely a mod user for sure. And I was like, okay, I'll just wait for my mods to get back, and then I just kind of never got back into it. But I also want to give a little shout out to those who've been asking kind of where I am and everything like that. I don't, it's hard to explain. I don't really have an excuse or anything like that. It's just simply boils down to, I guess, self-sabotage in a way. I don't know. I feel like around that time my channel kind of kicked off, and it's something I never really thought would happen. I mean, not like, you know, it's not huge or anything still, but I don't know. I think that scared me. I'm kind of been in a pretty negative mind that maybe I'm just gonna fail at everything anyway. It's a whole thing anyway. Yeah, so all I can do is apologize about that, and to say that I am definitely back, because I have been recording things in the meantime, getting ready to come back, and so basically all those things need voiceover, one of which of course is this huge mansion that I am renovating for my royal kingdom. Let's play for the royal family there. And yeah, because this took me like 16 hours to everything, like, yeah, how long I spent recording doing this. It's 16 hours, probably a little bit longer, because I did a few things not in the recording, and I've like since Get Famous came out, I've added a few extra things. I'll probably add a few extra more things in the Let's Play, so we'll get to that in a little bit. But yeah, I'm just basically going around, and I thought just doing a little, these renovation videos would be a good chance to have a little chat, everything, and just like get me back into the swing of recording my voice and talking to people. Yeah, so I don't know. This is about as close as I get to talking to people for the most part, which is strange. But yeah, I don't know. So that's basically it. I'm not gonna make a big thing of it. You know, it happened, and hopefully I plan on kind of keeping back up with it. Yeah, and maybe I can get some sort of consistency going here. But yeah, so because I do have a lot of things recorded, so I can easily pop those things up. Some of which even were voice recording things through just playing the game. So there was like a video I have in the Royal Kingdom of the church family, and I have a whole video, and that was like pre-seasons, like you could tell, because in the little left screen you don't see the calendar down there. So yeah, let's tell you how long I've been sitting on that. Like no particular reason, really. I don't know. And then in the meantime, I got a new computer. It's like an Alienware or something. I don't know, but I got a new computer because I wanted a new setup, and I wanted to better be able to run the game, especially with the amount of custom content that I use. So yeah, I don't know. It took me a minute to get that set up, and I had to move everything over, and I have some new programs and some old programs. I had to kind of figure out how to use those. So that was interesting. You know what? Okay, while this is going on right here, trying to set up this entertainment area, because I was, you know, thinking, you know, the full section of the entertainment areas, and they have like the TV in the middle. I was having a really hard time, so I just like started putting pieces everywhere that I kind of wanted to use, and I don't know. So I finally decided on using these things, so I was just like, forget it. forget it. I might jump around a little bit. And I had to speed it up quite a bit, so I hope I don't give anybody whiplash. I'm feeling pretty okay right now. I'm like a person who definitely gets nauseous when things are spinning around, but I can watch this pretty okay. So hopefully it's nothing that. Yeah, but it took me forever to try to figure out, and you see here I'm still trying to figure it out. And I have a problem with the shading for certain items in this game. Like, I definitely talk about it a little bit later once I really get into some problems with the curtains. Oh my gosh, curtains in this game are just the bane of my existence. Oh my gosh. And decorating, I can't deal with these curtains. Like, I don't know. And just shading, I can't talk about that enough. I don't know. But anyway, let me talk a little bit more about this room. This is gonna be Catherine's suite, because I'm gonna have 2 master bedrooms, as probably which is the title of this video to begin with. I'm gonna be building Catherine's master suite and Whitmer's master suite, because of course they're still married, living on the same roof, but you know, he has his mistress with him. And yeah, so that's really interesting. So it's a really interesting dynamic, but I feel like, if you might notice, you can kind of see a little bit of the balcony that's right there. Catherine has the biggest space in the house, like, period, which kind of, you know, miffs off his little mistress a little bit. But I feel like after everything that's kind of gone down, I really do feel like Wentworth still, him and Catherine still have a kind of respect for each other, and they kind of acknowledge that they've just done things crazy and gone down a pretty crazy route. But I feel like this will kind of be like his apology to her, from to buy a new house and to give her the best space in a way, because, you know, he's kind of proud, and I don't know if he would necessarily come out fully with an apology, but I definitely kind of feel like this would kind of be his way of saying, you know, hopefully they can get back to a place that's a little bit, you know, I guess civil, especially because, you know, their kids are like practically grown now, you know, they're all teenagers except little Olivia. But yeah, I don't know, these two are just kind of crazy with mistresses and secret affair babies and everything. And Wentworth is a really smart guy. I'm pretty sure he knows that Olivia is not his daughter. Pretty certain that he knows that. So yeah, so that's gonna be a thing. That's still a thing going on. So yeah, I kind of really wanted to make this space. I think this would be, well, honestly, what I was going for here was just making my own personal master suite that probably would be like a dream master suite for me, even though I would never actually have this, not because it's too expensive, because there's too much white. There's too much white, even though I really like a soft blues and white, obviously from this room, and like little grays and things like that. Like, this is my ideal aesthetic now, and colors, but yeah, I couldn't have this because I am a klutz to the maximum, and they were definitely, I would find a way. I would find a way to waste something and get something in here somewhere. So this would be, what's the name? I really like this floorboards too. I really like these floors. Okay, here I'm trying to find something to put on the wall, but yeah, this definitely would be the dream, but yeah, no, I'm way too clumsy. Okay, here comes the curtains. Here comes the curtains. I spent probably an hour on curtains. I don't know if it was that long. I feel like it was an hour on curtains. So you'll see me just going back and forth, back and forth. I even cut out a lot of it. And this, yeah, I cut out a lot of it because I definitely didn't get to putting those curtains down that quickly at all. No, that was a whole thing. It was really a whole big segment, and this is like really sped up. So yeah. Curtains. I don't know why the shading is so awkward on the curtains in this game. Like, and then the doors and the windows, you have to see it when I start doing the kitchen. It's like, I don't know why they would make that so hard, so complicated, but That's whatever. So I'm trying to find these little vases because I never used them, but I wanted to. Oh my god, okay. So this is me starting in on the master bathroom. Her master bathroom. I've since kind of changed bits of it. I think when I take the pictures, my last picture will be an actual, the final what it actually looked like after I went back and after the video, after recording, to do this. So I kind of wanted to make this space like what, also, you know, just what my dream bathroom kind of would be. Based off of like mine and my husband's taste. So you know, I wanted like a separate standing shower little area, a nice separated toilet. Once again, trying to figure out lighting. Oh my gosh, these lights in this game, and then like a separate bath area. And what I would really want, I couldn't fit in a bathtub like this. I'm pretty tall. I'm really tall. So I couldn't, probably wouldn't fit in a bathtub like that. I wouldn't be able to stretch out. That's always been a problem, like, because I'm really tall and my knees aren't that great. So like dipping down to get into a bathtub is like, first of all, no, I don't want to do that. And then when I do, because I love my bubble baths. I love my bubble baths and I put all my little bath salts in there. But I can't like fully relax because I can't even stretch my legs out fully in any of the bathtubs that I've had after growing to my full height as a child. I feel like my childhood bathtub was like the longest thing I've had, not like in time length, but just like, you know, lengthwise, the bathtub. And I feel like all these apartment ones, you know, they feel general to kind of, obviously, to fit with different styles or whatever. By the way, I could not figure out what I want to do with the rug, and I've since changed the rug. That was one of the changes that I made because I don't know, looking at it afterwards, I didn't like the rug, but I eventually chose was just that pink one over there with all the pink flowers on it. It's fine. I don't know, I wanted something different. Yeah. But what was I saying? Bathtubs, yeah. So I can't find one that helps me to stretch out. Okay, this is exactly when I noticed that I was really having a problem with shading. Because like, look at the tile that's like floating as opposed to the tile that's there. So I was trying all sorts of things, putting all sorts of little lights in there to like help fix it. But I don't want it to be too bright in here because I felt like it was just like blinding sort of brightness. And I'm like, in real life, I wouldn't even be able to walk in here because I would just get blinded. I'm not good with like sudden bright lights in my face because of my condition. Where I get I don't know if I talked about it before, but I have these auras, I guess you call them. So I'll wake up out of sleep and then like my whole right side, like I can't see because there's these blinding spinning lights just like in my eye that like, and there's nothing wrong with my eyes, it's just caused by my brain. It's kind of like a warning system to tell me that I'm about to have like a super major, like nasty migraine, which ensues after the aura finally goes away. But it gives me an anxiety problem because I'm afraid of them, obviously. So now, like, if I see, especially at night, like, but even during the day, like if like I see like a cop coming by with like the stupid flashing lights and crap, then I just kind of having many panic attacks, which is not the best thing to have when driving, obviously. But yeah, so and if I panic too much during an aura, then I've led to me having a couple of seizures before and just kind of blacking out. And then after that, I get horrible nausea and a horrible migraine. And I'm basically out of commission all day long after an aura. So I've gotten a little bit better with kind of controlling my anxiety, but you know, it's always a thing. So yeah, essentially this bathroom, it would blind me. If I suddenly turn that light on, I don't know, like that would really freak me out. Would really freak me out. So yeah, I was trying to tone that down quite a bit. I don't know. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to use Some really, I like a beach style thing, you know, like seeing like nice light brown, sandy kind of colors and blues and things like that. Oh, I thought these pictures would go well here. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's basically what I'm going for in this bathroom. And I kind of make a cool little collage here with these little pictures. I love these little pictures. Yeah, I love those pictures quite a bit. But yeah, I kind of make that. And I was thinking I wanted to do something dramatic behind the bathtub, but I couldn't figure out quite what to put. So, but then eventually I kind of do a little shelving unit, and I kind of figure that out. But yeah, I think, are we 15 minutes in? How long did it take me to build this particular section of the house? What was it? It was probably 2 to 3 hours I spent doing this. 'Cause I'm not that good at, like, you know, renovating and building for on camera, because usually when I play in houses, I just kind of build when necessary. Like, I just suddenly look at a room and I'm just like, I hate it. And so I just take my time then and I renovate kind of room by room. Yeah, but here I was doing something for recording, so it's like, okay. Yeah, but now we're moving into what will be Wentworth's and his mistress's suite. I'm saying mistress because I honestly don't remember her name right now. Okay, let me think about it. I'll think about it. Okay. But out here I went to do, like, I was thinking a bay window kind of a seating, but I couldn't quite fit it the way that I wanted to. So I'm like, you know, I'm just gonna change the shape of this room. I like the curved section, but I really wanted these, this little window seat section that's done by like Peacemaker. I put a link to his stuff down in the, his or her, I think it's a guy. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, Peacemaker stuff, I'll go ahead and put a link down in the description to those things. So yeah, they have these, I think they're called Hamptons built-ins or something like that, and I really wanted to see, because at first though I was like, isn't that really low to the ground? But when you look at the seating, like the one little bench is in front of the bed there, it's actually around the same level. So no, that's what Sims normally sit on. So it's not too low. It's not too low, and I really like it. It's really nice. It's really nice. Yeah. And here I was messing around with the windows because I was like, I'm not gonna go through the hassle of spending 10 years on these curtains again. I probably spent 10 years on them anyway, but I am not gonna do that again. So I was like, okay, no, I'm just gonna delete a lot of these windows and just continue moving. So what I really want to go for in this room is like really like sleek, black and white, with little hints of blue around, and gold. Yeah, little hints of blue, because I feel like he's like super like proper, super orderly, you know? And once again, this is also another color of the bedroom. Despite how cool it looks, this is also another color of the bedroom that I could not have because, once again, too much white and I would waste something and mess up the aesthetic. Maybe this would be like a good vacation home. Like, oh, I don't know to tell you, but this house is on the 64 by 64 lot in Burlington Bay, which I'm gonna move them there. I don't know, I just got tired of looking at their old house. So I'm probably gonna be like renovating houses for all of the families. I don't know if I'll record all of it. I probably will. Why not? Yeah, I kind of want to do that. So it would fit my play style. You know, like a lot of houses, I was just really having a hard time because A, they don't fit my play style. I don't like the way that everything is everywhere. Like this house doesn't even have stairs in it. Like not like tall ones. So like there's everything. Oh no, I'm tripping. It's 2 floors, but at least that is fine. Like I think in their house they were in now, they were like 3 or 4 stories house, and that's all nice and fine, Danny. I'll probably do them a little bit, but I don't like flipping through so many places just to find somebody in the house. You know, I just feel like I get lost. Like if I have somebody come over to visit them, like I can't even find them. I'm just like, it's too much. It's too much. I like really simple like spaces to, you know, fit my play style. I was placing some little pillows here. I thought that would be really, really cute. Yeah. I really like these little pillows there. I thought that would make it a little bit more comfy, a little more cozy. I think I changed the wallpaper in here though, because I wanted the white and black version of it. And I'm just I was trying to fit something in that basket there on that bookshelf, and I couldn't find anything to fit in there. But I have to keep placing items in there so I could place them in other places. It was a whole thing. That's another thing I have problems with, the slotting. The slotting on some of these items. Like, certain things that we think would naturally be able to fit there, like, should be able to fit there. Like, you shouldn't have to use the alt little, you know, 9-key raise and everything like that just to do that. Like, that's ridiculous. It's really ridiculous. I think I'm transitioning into doing his bathroom. So yeah, because right there was like a little sitting kind of, I guess, adult sitting room. Really, they had a bar in there, but I wanted more space for his bathroom, so I don't want to like gyp him that much. So it can kind of fully classify it as a master suite, which of course to me includes both place for the toilet, shower, and a bathtub. I'm really big on that. I definitely need a shower and a bathtub. You know, I feel like also in Catherine's upstairs, I went and changed it into a double sink vanity. I don't know. Yeah, I think I changed it to a double sink vanity. That's really interesting. You know what my problem is? I tried to use that shower because it was the best quality, I guess, in the game, but it doesn't look the best. It's just kind of really plain. I don't understand why they can't just make it so you can like maybe even do an upgrade on these objects to make them the highest quality, you know, because certain tastes are like different for different people, you know what I mean? And you don't always want that. Like, why do to have the best things, why do all of your rich Sims have to use the same objects? It's kind of ridiculous. It's kind of ridiculous. I don't know. But in the end, like, when I was done with this bathroom, I kind of felt like I liked it better, a lot better than the one that I made for Catherine, which is another reason why I went and changed her bathroom as well, because I really liked this one. But probably because it was smaller and I didn't feel like I had to do a lot of stuff extra to it. But anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and stop right here, and thanks so much for watching, and I'm just gonna pop right into the pictures for both these master bedrooms. And I have a lot more of these planned. We got all the teens bedrooms, kid bedrooms, nurseries, kitchen and dining. That was a whole thing. Okay, but anyway, thanks so much for just kind of keeping up with me, and I hope you enjoy, and I'll see you next time. Bye.